Wagwan viewers and subscribers, I know it's been a minute. We got a little bit of something special, and of course we got Dropping Nukes fresh off his hiatus. Looked like he got a little sun yesterday, and we got Brady with the fresh cut.
You only get to see that 6 months out the year.
All right, what we got lined up today?
So the new Elijah Craig barrel-proof B-524 finally hit Northern Kentucky. So I figured we'd compare it to the last two B batches. So we have B-522, it's 12 years, 121 proof. B-523, it's 11 years, 5 months, 124 proof. And then we have B-524, which is 11 years and 2 months and 130.6 proof.
Damn, that's
not blind, I just figured we'd step through them.
Yeah.
Just to compare them year by year, and they increase in proof.
Coming in hot.
Yep.
So I guess we'll start from hot to low or low to hot?
No, so we'll go from lowest proof to highest.
What's the lowest? 120?
121. So this will be from May of 2022, and I literally just opened it. I've had it on the shelf. I've had it on the shelf for 2 years.
Fresh crack. So it's Fresh Crack Monday.
The middle one, the B-523, is also a fresh crack, but I have had it before. This one I've never even had.
Man,
it's got some tobacco on the nose.
The flavor is sensational.
Makes your nose hair stand up.
It does.
Yeah, Elijah Craig, like when they first came out with this one, like the hype was there, and you know, even a year or two later, I still believe the hype is still there. Like, it's just something about.
That's strange.
Yeah, so most people say that the B batches are the most off-profile. Normally, like your A is a classic sweet Elijah Craig, your C is normally the best one, and the B is your off-profile one.
Yeah, I wasn't anticipating. It acts like it's going to heat up for you, and then it's just like.
Then it drops.
Yeah, it's like.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, but that's coming in at 90 proof.
Right.
And like for it to be 30, 31 difference in proof.
It's sweet, it's a little spicy, it's got that tobacco note. I don't get the fruit that I get off of that though.
I get a little bit of fruit.
We were tasting this little MGP and New York blend before this. That's what we keep comparing to. I like it, it's not bad. What I like about the Elijah Craig barrel proof stuff is that they're all, so far, they've all been at least 10.5 years, and they're 75 to 80 bucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, where are you going to get a barrel strength 11-year bourbon for 80 bucks? Even though this first one's not my favorite, I still think that's pretty damn good.
One of my first bottles I ever purchased when I got into it was Elijah Craig's small batch.
Yeah. I think we keep that one on hand. It's hidden back here somewhere.
I used to tell my buddies I'm hanging out with Craig.
I think I have one. They had some that come out with like the 9-year and the 10-year, like the store the private selection, and a lot of those have been pretty good. I've had a couple different ones, and like I said, Elijah Craig has always put out good stuff.
Yeah, my only gripe with the store picks is they're more expensive than these.
Yeah,
and they're mostly younger than these.
So we got lucky with the 9 and the 10-year. I think they were going for like 50 or 55 bucks on sale at our local Kroger because they had so much of them.
I think they were 70.
Yeah.
This one is sweeter than the first one.
Glass number 2 does smell a little sweeter. You get a little bit more vanilla. It's hot. A little bit hot.
Do you ever walk through a honeysuckle field?
Yeah.
Or been around like a bunch of honeysuckle at once?
I've not.
That's what I get.
Glass 2 I think is a lot more viscous than glass 1. It's got a little bit of, I guess you could say, honeysuckle. I'm trying to think of what you would call it. I'm getting this.
That's what I get.
I can't really put my finger on what it is. It's kind of sweet, kind of floral.
The oakiness on this
it's
one
funny
is
because a honeysuckle is sweet and it's floral.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It has a nice coating to it too. It's like, it's real olive olivey.
Yeah, it's got that creaminess to it.
But it has like a, for me, I'm getting like a little bit of like a bitterness.
It's got more of a tobacco char note on it than anything.
So I went back to glass 1 for another sip. Glass 1 is like leather. It's really leather, spicy, a little earthy. Where glass 2 is sweet, a little floral, oaky, creamy.
I get the char note on it at the end for the finish and everything like that. I get a lot of the sweetness up front, like the initial, palate taste or whatever. But at the end of it, the back end is real charry and like almost like a peppercorn almost in a way.
I could see that. I like how mouth coating glass 2 is.
I'm still thrown off a little bit by glass 1. It wasn't anything that I was anticipating or expecting at all, and I'm just like, there is a difference.
Right, and going from something so sweet back to glass 1, to me, it immediately like hit me with it's leather, is what that note was. I couldn't figure it out. It's nice. It's not something that you get all the time, but I mean, it's a lot of it.
It's almost like you have like some tobacco. It's like almost like a red herring tobacco.
A Kentucky Spirit. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Something like it. But you got different kind of tobacco. Like in Jamaica, we got what we call grabba, but it's more of a red. It's like real strong, like a red herring kind of taste to it. But it's not fishy like red herring. But you get that. It's a different flavor of tobacco versus glass number 2.
Huh.
I still like glass number 1. I don't know if it's got its lower proof.
I don't know like if it's a distinct smell between all 3 of them. Like all 3 of them are unique to themselves, honestly, even though it's the same mash build up and everything like that. But like it's almost like you're doing a stepping ladder for not only like the proof wise, right, but like but as far as the nose and the palate and everything goes like that, it's almost a step up every single time. So like whether the old cliche saying everything gets better in time, right, but like because we're at the earliest on glass 1, right, would you say that was 11 years?
That's a 12-year.
12 years, and then it goes all the way to what?
11 years and 2 months.
Oh, so
12, 11, and 11 years, 5 months, 11 years, 2 months.
Okay, so we're going down in age, but like the smell, is there's uniqueness in each glass for sure.
Which is nice because they do 3 batches a year, so it's nice to know that batch to batch and year to year you're going to get something different. Like when this B-524 came out, a lot of the reviews said it's just okay, and I saw a lot of people commenting saying, I'm done buying Elijah Craig barrel proof. They're not as good as they used to be.
Right.
Well, that's just because the profile is changing.
Last year, I'm getting almost like a pistachio, kind of nutty.
Huh.
I get dark fruits.
I get the dark fruit. I get like a peanut. And it's obviously changing because hell, remember Sheldon opened that C919?
Yeah.
Elijah Craig, and that was like up there with George T. Stagg. Well, none of these are fruity like that.
No.
All of these are leather and oak and spice and sweet.
This almost had like a rye kick to it, like a rye spice. Because it doesn't hit you on the initial sip, but it hits the back of your tongue going down. You get that spice kind of turns up a little bit.
I get a little bit of that spice on the tip of my tongue. That's what a lot of people said they did not like about this batch. It was how spicy it was.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
I really like this batch. I actually got this bottle at Heaven Hill over 4th of July. Me and my buddies, what's missing, we drank all that in 2 days. We liked it that much. We blew through 3/4 of a bottle, and we had to go back to Heaven Hill to get more. And then we're just now starting to see them in northern Kentucky. Costco had them last week. They only had them for like 2 days.
Damn.
They were selling them cheap too. It was like $67 at Costco, and I paid $80 at Heaven Hill.
Damn, that ain't bad.
Crazy how that works.
Yeah, I know. Heaven Hill makes it, and they're charging $15 more than Costco. But I think actually the middle glass is probably my favorite. I think that the 2023 batch is my favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna actually go with glass number 2 just as well. I guess I should say not 2, but anyway, just from the what you pick up on the notes from the nose and from the overall tasting, it gives you a better coating on the mouth. You pick up a couple of different flavors, and it's right in that middle, right? It's just right.
Yep.
Yeah, for me it's glass number 1. I don't know if it's because it's the lowest proof, but I do like the fruitiness.
Probably.
That's the fruitiness, and it's a little bit more subtle than the other two, not as hot. Glass number 3, it's like I said, the spice on it it's up there, and it's also 10% higher proof than glass number 1.
Yeah, I still really like 3, but what I have noticed as I've been going through the bottle is it's not as sweet as it was when I first opened it. The spice was just subtle, where now it's like, I feel like at least half of what I'm tasting is that spiciness on the tip of my tongue. The sweetness I feel like has died off a little bit on the 24 batch. I still like it though. I like that peanut butter taste.
Yeah.
Going back to 1, I get caramel.
I think glass 1 and 2 is combined, and that's how glass 2 tastes to me. It's like a combination
Of 1 and 3?
of 1 and 3.
Yeah, I do get that caramel in glass 1, but then it's like,
it goes away quickly.
oh yeah. Yeah, it's subtle and then it goes right back to that leather.
Yep.
I do like that though. I like that unique leather taste.
But if you made it this far in the video, man, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share,
Glass 2 gonna taste like
drop
that.
something in the comment, and
That's what I get on it. Just
tell us
for-
which one you've had. I guess this is batch B.
What's your favorite year of Elijah Craig?
Yep.
Because you got, what, 3 years here, right? 22,
Yeah.
23, 24?
Oh yeah, and they've been doing this since 17 or 18.
So,
But there's a couple
I think
years.
there's a couple 19s back here stored away somewhere.
Well, we drank the 19. We blew through the 19.
Well, you got one more. That A.
Is it in here?
Yeah.
Why didn't we bust it out and come
We
get
could.
it?
It's an A.
Well, we'll see what.
It's never too late. If you made it this far in the video, stay tuned.
Oh well, wait. There's more. Yeah. No, this is a toasted.
Yeah. No, where's the barrel proof? It's in there. Oh, it's on the top. It's on the top.
You know it's getting
It's,
interesting when we know the liquor better than he does.
Yeah.
We know what you got, boy.
Back here. Here it is.
Yeah. And let us know, guys, if you guys agree that with the theory that the B is always the worst of the year. I don't know. I like how unique these Bs are.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not the most avid Heaven Hill drinker. So I wouldn't be able to suggest or
So Elijah Craig.
do any of that to you.
That's my 1 foot glass.
This is?
No, the one I just poured into. I didn't know how it would mix with that 22. So this one is A-119, 135 proof.
Late edition.
I will say though, that C919 that you had that we tasted, that we blinded against the George T. Stag, I'm pretty sure that's the best Elijah Craig I've ever drank.
Yeah.
Not just because we blinded it against the George T. Stag either. It was quite delicious.
It was good. I mean, for me, it beat the George T. Stag.
This is like a little Easter egg for our viewers out there. You know, if you stay long enough, we might surprise you with another bottle. You know, perks of being this far in the video.
There's a couple barrel proofs. There's that.
Remember,
this tastes.
remember that Kings County?
Yeah.
This reminds me of the Kings County. It's got that maltiness on the nose.
It's almost you get that
With like a raisin.
when you walk into a rook house and you get that like that cellar age, that old
funk.
dusty. Yeah, that's what this one tastes like.
I get that. I get like a malt, and I get like a raisin or a plum, like a dark fruit kind of thing.
prune. This one is pretty good. What's the proof on this one? This one is up there also.
135.2.
So this is actually higher than
This one doesn't drink. This one drinks better than the
Glass
131. Yeah, it drinks better than the Glass 3.
What do you mean better? Like not as hot?
Well, it doesn't give
the
you
spice.
that.
The heat stays.
That heat, right? It like the heat's there, right? It grabs you a little bit, but it's consistent.
Yeah.
Glass 3 over here. What is this year's release?
That's the one that's most empty.
That's this year, 2024.
Yeah.
That one is it's very spicy, and it's like I could drink it and get down, right? This is pretty much our first pours of the day. We had a couple 90 proof drinks prior to getting on video or whatever, but the 135 doesn't drink to what that one.
So the 135 to me, I taste the heat as it drips down
Yeah.
my throat. Where this year's B batch, I drink it and then it kind of comes back and burns on the tip of my tongue. Like
It
as an
smacks
after.
you and then it comes back,
Yes.
right? And smacks you again. So like,
I see what you mean though with the consistent burn. as it
right?
just
There's a
slowly goes.
consistency to like prepare yourself.
It's
like,
a normal Kentucky
right.
hug.
Yeah. As this one, it's like it's there for a minute, you swallow, and then bam, we right back at you.
Yeah, this one is like I like how you put that. It lingers.
I guess
Pretty consistent.
my only gripe with the 135 proof is I think the nose is better than the taste.
Well, we've also been through 3.
See, I
other
felt
ones.
that way. I felt that way about number 3.
Yeah.
When
'Cause
we
it
did
get
number
more
3,
oak.
I thought the nose was better than it tasted.
Yeah. I guess the oak is getting heavier as we're drinking.
Number 2, I thought tasted better than the nose. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm not one of them people that is like, you know, it's got to taste better than the nose or nothing. I compare that type of stuff, but like that doesn't defer me from, you know, whether or not I, you know, endorse a bourbon that I like or don't like. It's not really a make or break kind of factor for me personally, but
It's just surprising to me that the 2019 one, it's got like this chocolate and this prune or raisin kind of thing, and on the palate, I start to get that, and then it just turns hot to me.
and
I get the sweetness, then it goes hot.
in all fairness, that bottle's been open for 4 years, so and you see 2 weeks, 4 years.
No, that's our second bottle. We crushed the first one. That's our
a
second bottle.
That other one was the C.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
That
We killed the first bottle. This is
That
the
one
second
ain't been open 4 years, is what he's saying.
I think there's another one down here that's not open.
Bring it out.
I don't know. I think there's another toasted down here, right? Yeah.
You got another barrel
Yeah,
proof,
it's not
don't you?
open that way though.
Yeah. That's a private barrel. Another barrel proof down here. So this is the
C921.
Yeah. That's coming in at 120.
I thought that was this one.
No, that's 8 or B.
I got you.
Oh, that's B22. I don't know if I have any of the 21s. I have all of the 22s, the 23s, and the 24s.
And I got a 10-year private selection.
But either way, it seems like 2 of us picked the B-523 and 1 of us picked the B-522. Just for reference, I know the B-524 has been out since May. In some states, for us, it just got to us. B-524, none of us picked as our favorite, but like I said, when I opened it, it was really sweet. It's the more it opens up, the spicier it got for me. I still think for $80,
Oh,
it's
at
hard to
130 proof. I'm drinking it.
oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
100, yeah, 11 years, 2 months, 131 proof for $80. I'm buying it all day. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I bought that Hardin's Creek, and what was that, 11 years?
Yeah.
That was 11 years. And I think that was over $150.
Yeah, and it was like 107 proof.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's all to each his own, right?
Here,
Which Elijah Craig, the B-23 was the one that was in the running, right? For Bourbon of the Year?
no, that was the C923.
Oh, okay.
When the C batch comes out for this year, I figured we would compare the C's.
Yeah.
So C923 will be in that one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So here's a good little bit for you before we close out. Bookers. Bookers are barrel strength, but they're 7 years and they're $100.
No,
On a good day.
On a good day.
On a good day.
Sometimes they're 120.
Yeah.
This being 80, would you take this over a Booker's? Any of the 4 we tried? How many of the 4?
Not over the Springfield. Over the other ones.
That Springfield's really good.
Springfield is.
But I still think I would probably.
I would prefer to drink the Elijah Craig in most cases over the Booker's, but as far as like paying the $80 or $100, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pay the Booker's because they have the presentation and it's a lot easier for me to bring it home to my wife and tell her, hey, we got a new model, right? She likes the presentation and the little stories with Booker's, so I'll stay out of trouble. But I would, to that point, I would drink this Elijah Craig over most of the Booker's. There's that. I've had the last 2.5 years of Booker's, and this Elijah Craig would trump most of those Booker's.
I just figured I'd throw it in there because that's the only other comparison, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather pay $80 over most of the Booker's.
Still kind of heartbroken over that video that we lost the sound. That would have been a killer video.
On the Booker's?
Yeah, so they did 2000, what is it, 22, 23?
Yeah. It was the 22s.
Yeah. And somehow I got somebody fat fingered something. And we end up losing it. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. Again, if you're new to the channel, you're this far, please subscribe, like, and share. And of course, we got Dropping Nukes, Brady the Great. Drop something in the comment. Tell us which one of these you've had, which one is your favorite out of the lot. And stay tuned for more. Peace out.
Thanks
For watching.